A local company makes billions of dollars a year, but you helped pay for its roof.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's how much you shelled out so a local business can go green.
The I-Team's Jermont Terry is here with why you paid for it. Jermont.
Mike and Carol, no one would say it's a bad thing to help the environment. Of course, green projects are good. Green roofs even help stop lawns from flooding. But when the I-Team looked deeper into this green initiative, we found a lot of taxpayers' green dollars are going to a company that already has plenty of green.
How high those waves are.
This may look like a raging river, but this YouTube clip shows the streets of Shorewood underwater. The title, Shorewood Rapids, says it all.
This is insane.
That was in 2010, and now the Milwaukee Metropolitan Sewerage District is giving money away in an effort to keep this from happening again.
So I keep an eye on the sewage out here.
Clyde Lee worries about his basement flooding whenever it rains for several days.
I've never got anything since I've been here. Not a thing.
That's why he's shocked to hear MMSD is literally giving away money, not to Clyde, but to a Fortune 500 company.
This is a piece of the puzzle.
MMSD is giving grants to businesses to put plants on top of buildings to soak up rainwater.
We have about 50,000 square feet of green.
This is the biggest, and if you've never seen it, you know where it is. Rockwell, a company making billions, going green for less because you picked up most of the tab.
I would think that would be taxpayers' money wasted. That's the way I would see it.
Clyde thinks we're flushing money down the drain. After cleaning sewage and floodwaters from his house on Lincoln Creek for years,
It don't make sense at all.
he wonders why he never saw any green.
Well, if you want to put money on top of a building and waste it, I can't see it.
For the past decade, MMSD poured millions into green initiatives. It's using rain barrels, rain gardens, and yes, green roofs. Because of this, green roofs are sprouting up all over Milwaukee, many paid in part with your money.
Companies always trying to save energy and do things for the environment, and just this happened to be a real good project for us.
A good project partly because you paid for most of it. Usually you pay $5 per square foot, but Rockwell got more than 3 times that. $800,000 of your dollars. MMSD thinks it's worth every penny.
If we're going to do it, let's do a high-profile one. We wouldn't want to do a pilot project and then have nobody see it and not be able to tout the benefits.
It just don't make sense to me. That's the way I put it. It don't make sense at all.
And while it may not make sense to some, those here at the Urban Ecology Center insist, despite the hefty price tag, it's worth it. Especially when you think about how much money goes down the drain.
When you flush a toilet in the Urban Ecology Center, you're flushing rainwater.
Ken Leinbach with the Urban Ecology Center sees the problem as a solution.
We have free water from the sky that falls every 3 to 7 days that you can just use.
When it rains, they collect it, store it, and then use it.
I do this at my house too.
In pipes and ponds for watering, and barrels and bows for cleaning. There's also a green roof. The center also awarded money for its roof, but not nearly as much as Rockwell, and Ken's okay with that.
If only the nonprofits do it, that's not going to be the message that needs to be sold. It needs to be sold that everybody can do this.
So as Clyde keeps a watch out for rainy days, hoping the water stays outside, Ken hopes the next time you see this, you'll remember your money is working. But only rain
Hour and a half later of rain.
will tell.
How high those waves are.
Now, according to MMSD's website, anyone receiving this grant is required to match 50% of it. But in this case, Rockwell paid only 30%.
This green roof, though, has to be doing some good things, right?
Oh, no one's saying that it's a bad thing, Mike, at all. It helps manage more than 1 million gallons of rainwater, and it reduces the pollution going into Lake Michigan. But in this case, we just paid more for this roof than we do other roofs.
Very interesting. Okay, thank you very much, Jim.